Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Boxing for Boxing. Now, the day after undefeated superstar fighter Devin the Dream Haney fought Yuriorkis Gamboa, Haney completely dominated Gamboa in a 12-round decision fight, man. And, Gervante Davis has something to say about it. What did he say? He had a laughing emoji. And today he actually said, "My daughter hit harder than old boy. WTF." Now, it's wild, man, because when Gervante Davis fought Yuriorkis Gamboa, he dropped him in round 2, and he was landing so much bombs on Gamboa. Gamboa actually hurt his ankles, all right? I think he tore it or something. He damaged it somehow. And he's basically fighting on one leg the whole fight. That being said, man, Gamboa was dropped 3 times in a Gervante Davis fight before he was ultimately stopped. And, Gervante Davis walked through Gamboa. Now, a lot of people were saying that Gamboa got hurt so early with his ankles that he should have stopped him earlier. But the fact of the matter is he stopped him, right? And he dropped him multiple times. Now, that being said, Devin Haney just fought Gamboa and he didn't drop him at all. He outboxed the guy, but he didn't stop him. Now, in my opinion, man, I think the fight with Gamboa and Haney was a little bit more competitive than the Gamboa Gervante Davis fight. That could have something to do with Gamboa hurting his ankle or his ankles. So we just don't know. But that being said, man, Devin Haney did handle his business. There's times where Gamboa was exchanging with Devin Haney. He landed a couple clean shots on Devin Haney and Gamboa. But ultimately he's still losing those rounds. That being said, man, we're gonna see how this whole thing plays out with Gervante Davis and my boy Devin the Dream Haney. I like when these fighters fight each other because not fight each other, but fight mutual opponents when they're not fighting each other. A lot of people compared and contrasted Jose Pedraza and Gervante Davis to Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza. That was a good measuring stick to see how they do against each other by a common elite level opponent. Gamboa is an elite level opponent, man, and I think that these young fighters fighting common opponents is a good thing. So that being said, man, we're gonna see how this whole thing plays out. I want to see a Teofimo Lopez fight Yuriorkis Gamboa and a Ryan Garcia fight Yuriorkis Gamboa as well, just to see how they do against them. So yeah, man, I think them two fighting was a really big deal, and Gamboa, him not getting stopped, his career is only that's a good thing for him. Now he can see himself in another big level fights, right? He showed that he can still hang in there when he's cool, calm, and collected. Because a lot of times Gamboa, he'll be fighting somebody, and when you land a clean shot on Gamboa will want to retaliate really quick. Gamboa was disciplined in this fight. He didn't get hit and decided to trade with the guy. He got hit and kept it moving, So that being said, man, Gamboa was level-headed this fight, and he didn't get into exchanges with Devin Haney. He attacked when he was ready to attack, i.e. making this fight a lot more competitive. And you gotta give it to Gamboa. While he was getting outboxed, he was really defensively sound in this fight. He didn't get hit too clean too many times. Understand that Gamboa is a shorter fighter, so Devin Haney had a reach advantage on him. And Gamboa, he had pretty good defense most of the fight, because Gamboa has really bad habits like leaving his hands down. That being said, he still had good enough to get defense and foot movement to get out the way of Devin Haney. So give credit to Gamboa. I thought it was a competitive fight. I was very entertained by the fight, and yeah, man, Tank Davis is clowning the guy though, because he didn't stop him. But ultimately, man, there's different styles in boxing. Everyone can't be a knockout artist. Gervante Davis is a rare specimen. The guy has so many knockouts. It's hard to compare and contrast when you talk different fighters, because that his knockout ratio isn't normal, right? He's knocked out everyone but one fighter. So being 24-0 and 23 knockouts, that's not normal at all. So, we're going to see how this whole thing plays out with Gervante Davis and Devin the Dream Haney. Everyone wants to smoke now, and it's really good when these fighters fight mutual opponents. Ryan Garcia, why he's not fighting Gamboa next, he's fighting Luke Campbell next. And understand, Luke Campbell fought Vasyl Lomachenko, so that's a common opponent. I like seeing things like that, and I thought Luke Campbell looked pretty good against Lomachenko. I gave him 4 rounds of the 8. You know, he did good. He boxed well, he moved well, and he used his height really well. So we're gonna see how Ryan Garcia deals with that. So yeah, man, you know, mutual opponents, man, it's the next best thing to them actually fighting each other, and we're gonna see how this whole thing plays out, man. But let me know how you guys feel about Gervante Tank Davis trashing Devin the Dream Haney. Thought it was sort of funny. Said my daughter hits harder than a guy and has laughing emoji. Really funny stuff, man. Really funny stuff. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.